Alright lads and lassies, welcome to today's video. Today we're back on Mythical Fruits Online. This time it's just for a showcase. I think I'm going to move on to One Piece Millennium, because yous won't stop pestering me about it in the comments. Play One Piece Millennium. Why haven't you played One Piece Millennium? I will play it alright, but now I'm basically max levels 1500 in this game. I could get to 1000. In fact, if I do, I'll probably get to 1000 and then move on to Millennium or something like that. But so today we're going to be showing off the Gura no Mi, or it's also known as the QUAKE fruit. I think some people call it the tremor fruit or whatever it is. I don't know about that one. I mean, to be fair, that's what I thought it was called up until I seen one sad guy just getting destroyed in Discord for calling it tremor. But today we're going to be showcasing the QUAKE fruit. I nearly mixed myself up there. So the first move we have here, by the way, I'm going to like flop every single one of these names, is Gekishin. I think that's how it's said. Actually I don't. Oh wait, there's the boss there. I can kill him myself now as well, by the way. I'll go up here though so I don't attack him. I'd rather not have him assaulting me during this video. First move is Gekishin. It's on the Q key. You basically just, it's this thing you've seen in the show. It basically just cracks the air, except that's not got as much of a range. And I don't know about this, I don't think it's true, but I feel like as I leveled up the range got bigger, by the way. Although I'm pretty sure that doesn't hurt him and it's just false. But I'll do it on this gorilla anyway so you can see. I don't even think it shows you the damage anymore, but I'll just do it on him anyway just so you can see him die basically. As you can see, he is indeed dead. The next move is Kaishin, which is basically, it's the same as the first move really, except this time it's like an orb thing, so it travels. So I can hit him from here and stuff like that. Or, well, when I farmed the Will Smith, I just sort of created a Tsunami, and then once they start chasing me, jump up and use Gekishin. And if there's any still alive, then I just use that on them as like the last resort. But this move can travel across here. I'll show you it from here and then I'll show you it from a distance as well. Might want to get back from the tree in case it hits that instead. But here we go. That's, as you can see, it travels along, it hits them and it creates a big, like, I don't know what to call it, a big clump of smoke or whatever. And I'll show you it right in front of his face. It's literally, it's just the exact same thing really. The only difference is that you're smashing them in the face with it, which is obviously good for combos then, because I can jump up and I could hit them with this, and then if they were still alive, which I've got to wait on it, there it is, if they were still alive then I can hit them with this right after it, and that basically confirms it. And if they're still not dead, then you've got the last move which I'm going to show, which is the Tsunami, and that's like, usually I actually use that at the beginning, because if you don't, it takes a while, like you'll sit there for a couple of seconds, so you're wide open for a bit. That's the same with Yami, is it? Because once you've created that dark pool thing, whatever it is, you're basically just sitting there, you've got nothing else to do, but you're just waiting to die. I'm not going to do it facing this way, because then they'll come in and they'll hit him, and he's just going to, in fact, you know what? It doesn't even matter, because he respawns by the time he gets up here. But I'll show you this here. All of these apes are going to die, I'm pretty sure, unless they're out of the range. But here it is. This one's called Tsunami obviously, and it takes 1000 mythical fruit. The second move was 100, forgot to say that. As you can see, they're definitely dead, apart from him, unless he just respawned, whatever, it doesn't really matter. Once we've hit him with that, now that we know the only move I've hit this boss with, wait, what? The only move I've hit the boss with is Tsunami, and you can see he's not looking too good after that, is he? Which is, he's getting annoying now. The only problem I have with fighting the boss is when he bounces me into the ocean, which is why I got Blackleg. Now that we're over here in a peaceful, nice, wilderness environment, yep, I'm gonna probably end this unless I've got anything else to show. I'll show the damage on the big ape actually. hit him with this move as well. Right, that was... Oh wait, that's just the red warning sign. For a second there I thought it said 1100. Oh god. If he hits us right now and we've not got the stamina, we're pretty much dead. Boy, do you mind? Right, see you? Oh, well, see me? Right, well, whatever, it was just a showcase anyway. Before I end this video, I guess I'll show you my stats as well, in case you were, like, trying to get some kind of gauge on how much damage it does wherever you are in terms of start points. That wasn't really me actually trying to kill him that much. That was more or less just to show the damage that it actually does. Which, I mean, when you're just sort of hitting him with occasional attacks, like, I could have literally just sat there, and hold on a minute, I could have literally just sat there and kept spamming this move, and it would have just died. It would have been dead within about a minute or two if I just kept doing that and then using the Tsunami. But that just about does it for this video, ladies and gentlemen. I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.